In this video, I'm going to go over two sets of complex functions that hopefully will help you start thinking in a different way. And the brain starter for this is that I had everyone write the first 4 steps for a PB&J algorithm. Ooh, sorry. I know that we've done this before. And I asked everyone to go with it because I wanted to remind you way back when you were in software 2 and I made you write a PB&J algorithm and I acted it out. And I told you that you had to include everything for the computer. That's what you're going to have to do here as well. Okay, I would love for you to open up this editor. We're going to try it. You should code along with me for the first 2 parts because those are the code along. Okay. Remember that you should pause this video, rewind this video, do whatever you need so you get this information. Now we are completely off canvas today. You'll notice I even actually took away the draw function and setup. The draw and setup functions have been deleted. This is pure JavaScript. So I just want to show you the format of this. These slashes are separating each problem. So code along A, here's the challenge, here's some example, and here are the tests. And to actually run the tests, you will just uncomment them. So code along A, write a function called every other that takes in a string of characters and returns a string that only has every other letter in the string starting with the first. So for example, Schumann will be S-U-A because it will take S, it will skip H, it will do U, it will skip M, it will do A, it will skip N. Angle is the best will be A, G, E, I, space, H, space, E, T. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set us up for now. Function every other. I'm going to add a end of function every other. And I am also going to add in that it takes in a string. And I'm going to kind of walk through first what I think we would do. So I think we will definitely need make a variable to hold the string we will return. Start it as empty quotes. Now, if I have the word Schumann, I think the easiest way to look at each letter individually is to split the string into an array. Each character is its own element in the array. And then I think I want to look at each letter or element in the array. So I will iterate. And if the element is in position 0, 2, 4, and so on, add it to the placeholder. So I think, and I'm just going to put this up here, what I'm saying is my example, Schumann, and I think, yeah, it can be capital, Schumann becomes S-H-U-M-A-N. And then it will look, okay, this is index 0, index 2. So then it would say like, okay, I'm going to focus on the S, the U, and the A. And I'm going to add them to the placeholder to get SUA. Okay, so I'm going to start by make a placeholder to hold the string we will return. So I'm just going to call it as var result, and I'm going to do open quotes. Now, split the string into an array. I don't necessarily remember how to do this, so let's go Google. Split string into array JavaScript. I love W3 schools. Okay, so they have, interesting. So if they did text equals how are you doing today, and you split it by, you did the variable dot split parentheses quotes with a space in between, it would split the words. If you wanted to split the characters, you would do, you would do the variable dot split with just quotes but no space between them. Let's see this. How are you? Yeah. And so if I change this to Schumann, it does S. Okay, cool. That's what I want. So I want this. So I'm just going to add that as part of my comment. Okay, so I need to make a variable. I'm going to call it my string array, and that equals my string dot split parentheses quotes. Now, what's really cool about this is as you're going, maybe I just want to see, I'm going to console.log string array, and I'm going to uncomment one of my tests. So it did turn it into Schumann as an array. It's saying undefined because I haven't returned anything, and that's okay because I'm not done yet. Okay, so we're going to look at each letter or element. So I'm going to need a for loop. For var I equals 0, I less than string array dot length, I plus equal 1. I'm just going to add this is the end of it. If the element is in position, meaning has index number, so if the index number, and interestingly enough, we could start being if I is 0, if I is 2, if I is 4, but hopefully you recognize that these are even numbers. Looking for even number index numbers. So I could say if I mod 2 equals 0, I want to take my results and I want to add my string array bracket I. And then I would like to return result. Let's take a look. Aha, I got SUA. Then we can uncomment the others, and you can see that they tell you what it should be. Sweet. Amazing. Okay, so hopefully you saw that thinking about it in all of these steps was super helpful. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try beef with us. You'll notice that again, it has instructions, examples, and it has tests. So we're going to write a function called consecutive check that takes in an array of numbers and checks how many numbers are missing in order to make the array be consecutive from lowest to highest. So for example, 4, 8, I actually think I changed it to 410. 3, it's 5 because 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 would need to be added so that it was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 5, 3, because 2, 3, and 4 would need to be added. So we are going to go ahead and start our function consecutive check, end of consecutive check. Oops. Okay, we're going to take in n array. And what I want to do is I want to look at each array. I want to look at the beginning number and the ending number. And I want to find the difference between them. So I think I might make a variable for the difference between the first and last number. And then now 10 minus 4 is 6, but I've got 5. 5 minus 1 is 3, is 4, but I needed 3. So then I need to like subtract 1 from the difference to get the numbers that need to be added. Return. So I need to make a variable. I'm going to call it var diff, and I'm going to start it at 0. I'm going to say that difference equals the n array bracket 1 minus n array bracket 0. And then I'm going to say diff minus equals 1 more. And I'm going to return diff. Okay, let's see. Awesome. Okay, you're going to go ahead and try the rest. Let me know what you think.